So, today, I'm actually going to be talking about why showing off or flexing and not doing it is actually harming you from meeting the people that are going to help you get what you want out of life. If you're like me, most of the time growing up, you probably were told you should be humble, you should just do your work and just, not show off, right? You were picked on if you showed off, right? It's like this tall poppy syndrome, right? Like try and bring you down if you're trying to show off. But that's actually not the case, because if you be humble, right, and you don't show off, you actually attract the wrong type of people. And I'll give you an example. So when I was growing up, I kind of had this mentality that I just needed to do my work, I just needed to keep my head down and not really show off all the things that I achieved, right? And it was a very lonely time, first off, right? Like, if you're an entrepreneur, you know that you're going to be grinding, you're going to be hustling, you're going to be doing things that most people aren't going to be able to relate to. So you kind of just keep yourself in this little bubble. When I was in my 20s, I literally spent all of my time just working and not going out and not partying, not doing anything, and really not being even acknowledged for the hard work that I was putting in. So it was kind of like a miserable existence, right? I didn't really have close friends that would understand what I was going through. They wouldn't understand the struggles of, a hard day of knocking on doors. And if you don't know who I am, sorry if we got a little too quick into that. My name is Matt Petruso. I've been in the insurance industry for about 15 years. I've sold over $10 million in insurance. I own that insurance agency now. I also own a real estate investment company, and I'm 35 years old. I'm in, pretty good shape for a 35-year-old. I created financial freedom in my life. I am able to live a life on my terms every single day, and I have a great network of very successful men that are able to build me up and push me to be better every single day. And that's what I'm here to do, is help you gain a little bit of freedom, control some confidence in your own life. And the reason why I'm telling you about how to properly show off and what we're given this stigma against is people that have not earned something and they're just trying to gain attention. We have a bad taste for that. But if you genuinely have done something difficult in your life and you have overcome something, the process of sharing that and showing the results, the receipts per se, of the victories that you have in your life, it will attract the type of people that are going to want to see you succeed, right? And it's also going to actually push away the people that you don't want in your life anyways, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is so important is because I used to worry so much about being ostracized by the people in my life because I was doing well for myself. But if somebody ever holds you back from wanting to do better, that's just a person that doesn't really want you in their life anyways, because they're going to try and pull you down to keep you kind of at their level, right? They want to justify why they haven't done what they know they should do to get to their next level, right? And I want to be around people that are going to be pushing me every single day to do a little bit better, that will not only appreciate what I've been doing, but also understand that that is the only way that we can go, right? Like, there's no other path other than just keep going forward. Like, I don't, and understanding, like, I don't really want to be around people that don't understand the fact that you have complete control of your life. If somebody puts, some external circumstance on the reason why they're not being, their best version, then I can't really deal with that individual, because that doesn't really connect to me, because my highest value is personal responsibility. And if you don't even take personal responsibility, we can't even have a common North Star, right? If you at least acknowledge that, hey, this is the North Star of my life. I know where I'm at today. It might not be where you're at, but I can still appreciate the fact that you've taken personal responsibility for what's in your life. And now any changes that happen in your life, you take ownership, right? So this is why I'm here to talk to you about this, because this is not what we're taught, right? We're not taught about this. We're taught that you should be humble. You should just keep yourself in your comfortable little zone. But at the end of the day, if you want to be something, if you want to be around the people that you want to be around, you should want to show off, right? And genuinely, like, the reason why I'm being honest with you, the reason why I work so hard, the reason why I work out every day, the reason why I, show off my car, my house, my things, right, is because I genuinely believe that I have went through things that can be valuable to you. And if I do not show those things to you, unfortunately, our brains will not perceive that I am valuable enough to give you that information. That's why I work so hard, because it's not to show off just to make myself feel good, but I think that I genuinely believe that I have something of value to give. And if you have something of value to give to this world, you need to show it to other people. You need to show what you have achieved. You need to show people the receipts that you have accomplished so they can learn from what you learned. It is selfish if you do not give what you know to the world. That is the process of evolution. That is the process of entrepreneurship. That is the process that we can now grow as individuals and no longer judge other people for being show-offs, right? We obviously don't want people to show off if they're just doing it for clout and they haven't earned anything, right? That is why I work so hard, because I want to show to you that I know what I'm talking about. And if you have something to give to this world, you have to go out and you have to earn it. And then you have to show it to the people that are below you. And they can come up and help others, right? That is the process. You gain some skills, you learn something, you achieve something, and you give back to the world. That is the process of being a man of value. So go out in the world, be the best version of yourself, grow to the next level, and share what you have learned. Peace.